This is the story of Joseph, a story of dreams, betrayal, and a destiny shaped by God. Joseph was the beloved son of Jacob. Out of all his brothers, he was his father's favorite. To show his love, Jacob gave Joseph a beautiful robe, a coat of many colors. But this gift stirred jealousy in the hearts of his brothers. They couldn't stand him, and they hated his dreams even more. One day, Joseph shared a dream. "I saw us binding sheaves of grain, and my sheaf stood up while yours bowed down to mine." His brothers were furious. Then he had another dream. "The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me." Even his father was troubled, but he kept it in mind. One day, Joseph's brothers were out in the fields. When they saw him coming, their jealousy turned into hatred. "Here comes the dreamer." They grabbed him, stripped off his robe, and threw him into a deep pit. Instead of killing him, they sold him to traders. Joseph was taken far away, to Egypt. Joseph was now a slave in a foreign land, but even there, God was with him. He worked faithfully in the house of Potiphar, and everything he did began to prosper. Soon, he was put in charge of the entire household. But trouble came again. Potiphar's wife falsely accused him, and Joseph was thrown into prison. Joseph had done nothing wrong, yet he sat in a dark cell, forgotten. But God was still with him. Even in prison, Joseph found favor and was given responsibility. One day, 2 prisoners had troubling dreams. Joseph said, "Do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me your dreams." With God's help, Joseph explained their dreams correctly. But when they were released, they forgot him. Joseph waited and waited. 2 years later, Pharaoh had troubling dreams that no one could explain. Then the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Joseph was brought before Pharaoh. Pharaoh said, "I have had a dream, and no one can interpret it." Joseph replied, "I cannot do it, but God will give you the answer." Joseph explained that 7 years of abundance were coming, followed by 7 years of famine. "Store food during the good years," he said, "so the land may survive the famine." Pharaoh was amazed. Can we find anyone like this man in whom is the Spirit of God? And just like that, Joseph went from prisoner to ruler, second only to Pharaoh. Years passed, and the famine spread across the land. Even Joseph's family was affected. His brothers came to Egypt looking for food. They stood before Joseph, but they did not recognize him. Joseph recognized them. The dreams he once had were now coming true. At last, Joseph revealed himself. "I am Joseph, your brother, the one you sold into Egypt." His brothers were afraid. But Joseph said, "Do not be afraid. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to save many lives." Joseph forgave them. He brought his family to Egypt and cared for them. Even when life feels unfair, even when we are hurt, even when we are forgotten, God is still working. Your pain has a purpose. Your story is not over. And just like Joseph, your pit may lead to a palace.